to a full day of eating intuitively. Yes, I'm about 4 days post-show, something like that. But let's get right into it. I'm about to train. I already did 30 minutes fasted cardio. It's 7:51 a.m. and I want to start training at 8:30. And I want it to be quick, 30-45 minute workout, and then I'm gonna go do some more cardio just because I want to. So I sit the rest of the day because I work, so I don't mind doing more cardio. My goal of my total daily energy expenditure, which I track on my Fitbit, is about 1700 calories. Like, that's how much I want to burn daily, you know, just by the end of the day. You know, obviously that's not just exercise, that's, you know, my NEAT, so non-exercise activity thermogenesis, you know, things like that. So yeah, while I'm eating intuitively, I want to have a fast acting pre-workout meal that's gonna hit my muscles fast, activate some protein synthesis, and won't affect my digestion at all. So I'm going to have just a protein shake. I'm just gonna do water, ice, protein powder, and that's all I'm gonna do just for today, and maybe some like instant coffee in there. And then because I do plan on having something with more carbs as my post-workout. So you ideally want to have a fast-acting carbohydrate, so something that has sugar, usually natural sugars, is a good pre-workout because it has shorter chains, like the chemical compounds. The chemical breakdown of it has a shorter chain, so it hits your muscles faster, breaks down faster, so you get energy faster, and it usually does not affect your digestion. So that's what I'm gonna have. So I'm gonna do a cinnamon coffee protein shake. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. These are the supplements that I take daily. I'm gonna show y'all. So I've got my probiotics, Ultra Strength. This is obviously for gut health. Make sure that my gut has an optimal amount of bacteria, good bacteria, and, you know, prebiotics and stuff. Then I got my enzymes, which helps with nutrient absorption, digestive enzymes that helps to break down carbs, fats, proteins, and distribute the nutrients. I take one with every meal, or two depending on if I know the meal will be a little harder for me to break down. I also take liver health. This helps, you know, just support the liver's natural cleansing and detoxifying process. I take a woman's multivitamin. I try to take these daily, but they're so gross. I'm going back to gummies. Bye. I don't care. I'm 10. And then as for energy production, I do take L-carnitine. Obviously, I'm reverse dieting now, so I won't need this much. This helps with when you're trying to cut. Like, it helps to distribute the stored energy to be used as energy. But I'm just trying to like wean myself off of this, you know, just because I'm reverse dieting and I don't want it to like, I doubt it'll have any effect. It's just for my own mental peace of mind. So yeah, that's something obviously when you're getting off prep and into reverse dieting, it's like you have to kind of like shift your mindset from like being lean. Obviously you want to stay in shape, but it's not healthy to be so obsessed with being that lean. So it's more for a peace of mind for me. So I do drink water after my first pre-workout meal. Let's get to training. Before I train, I kind of want to talk about something because I think it's really important for me to share, especially as an athlete. Who you have as your coach is so important. And it's more than them giving you a plan, more than them giving you macros and telling you, you know, that you look good or you look bad. It's so much more than that. And I think a lot of the times we think that that's just it. Like, they give us the plan, we follow it, boom. And it kind of, you know, it is that to an extent. But the coach-client relationship, it needs to be there. Like, if you don't mesh with your coach like that, then like you gotta find a new coach, because it will affect your progress as an athlete, your mindset, everything. And I am so grateful to say that like the coach that I have, me and him, we mesh. Like, it's just, we just mesh. Like, that's it. Like, we have the same mindset. We even share the same faith. You know, he just gets me, and I don't really have to like, for example, I was feeling really burnt out towards the end, very mentally like burnt out, high stress, high anxiety. You know, I didn't want to do this anymore. Like, I was like, I just want to like be happy, live life, boom. And that happens a lot with bodybuilders. But once my prep ended, right, it's just like an energy, I guess he felt, where he was just like, just eat intuitively this week, but like obviously be smart about it. And just in that, it was like, like just not having that structure was kind of nice. Like, it's kind of nice right now. Like, and it has like this reverse psychological effect where I don't want to like, you know, obviously I had my fun the first 2 days, but it's not like if I would have been back on my structured plan and he would have been a coach that was like, well, too bad, you need to be on the plan right now, like la da da, and I was feeling burnt out. Like, me as an athlete, how I am, I would have been off plan regardless, because I'm the type of person where like I'm really stubborn, and I put my happiness and my overall health, like mentally and everything, above everything, even bodybuilding. So it was just really cool that he could pick up on that and really just listen to me. And it's so important that your coach listens to you. And it's so important that you as an athlete, you listen to your coach. But you need to understand too that you are the client, and your happiness and what you want is the most important. Your coach is supposed to be there to guide you and help you on that path, not make you feel like shit, not make you like scold you or anything like that. They're supposed to want the best for you and give you what you want, but call you out when you are fucking up, for lack of better word. So, you know, and it's just so important. So if you feel like you're not happy with your coach, there's red flags there, you know, you're not getting the attention that you need, they are not honoring your goals and your happiness, they are putting their own goals over you, so like results, money, you know, you'll feel it in your gut. And I can just tell you right now that, you know, you might just have to go through it to learn, but it's so important to have a coach that just cares and puts that above everything, where you can build that trust. Because one of the hardest things as an athlete, and even as a lifestyle client, I'm sure, is building that trust and communicating with your coach when, you know, you don't want to eat something or you went off your plan. It's really scary and it's kind of embarrassing. So a lot of times people might, you know, just kind of hide it or try to reverse it, and it doesn't help the coach and it doesn't help the relationship to grow. But it's understandable too, because it's, you know, if you don't have that trust, that subconscious trust, you might get along with your coach, but if you don't have that real trust, that relationship, it's going to be hard to get to that level. So that's why it's so important, because you can't keep leveling up as a client, as an athlete, if you don't have that relationship and that trust with your coach. So I just wanted to speak on that a little bit, and I'm going to read what my coach said in my check-ins, because I just feel like it was really cool, you know? So I sent my check-ins, he goes, there she is. Good morning, champ. I know you needed this. We didn't need to talk about it. I could feel it. I'm so happy too. You were getting burnt out towards the end. That's totally normal and we fixed it. Physique wise, you look perfect, just as tight, if not a little better than a week ago. You're an amazing athlete, an incredible person. This pro card is ours. And that's what I'm talking about. And I feel so much more like free. Like, it's just nice to not be, you know, it's nice as a bodybuilder to be reminded of why you love health and fitness, and to just do things because you love it and not because of like a physique goal or a weight goal or anything. And you know, just getting that like space is really nice, and it reminds me why I love health and fitness and being healthy and just feeling happy. And yeah, and it just motivates me, and because I'm happy, it reminds me why I love bodybuilding. So it's just really important, and I'm glad I got to document this. So now let's get in this workout.
I'm packing up, I'm done with all this shit. If you say you feel the fuck, get the time back out my wrist. Let us go for it and plan. Just swear down you'll be there for this woman. I don't be a bitch. Gotta grind, work hard for this. I'm counting down the days to get away from here, to get away from here. I'm counting down the days to get away from here, to get away from here.
Breakfast. Got 1/4 cup oats, 1 tablespoon crunchy peanut butter, some low carb fruits here, and omelet. I wanted to show you guys how I get my water intake in. So I try to get in 2 gallons minimum for me because I'm more sedentary. I like to, it feels like it's kind of flushing me out. You do not have to get in 2 gallons. This is for me, literally, like, try to shoot for 1 gallon, or, you know, yeah, there's water calculators, you can do that. But I write down half a gallon, because I have this thing, which is half a gallon. So when I finish one of them, I cross it off, and then when I finish 2, it's 1 gallon. So I kind of schedule it out like that. And also, one last thing, because I do sit 8 hours in the day looking at a screen, I do try to, like, every hour, 45 minutes, anytime like I finish a cue of like what I do for my job, I try to just, I set a timer on my Fitbit. You can set a timer on your phone for 1 minute, and I just do like as many reps as possible of jumping jacks or burpees, just to get my like activity up throughout the day, because I do sit all day. So that's kind of what pretty much I do. So now I gotta get to work. I got my coffee ready, everything. So see you guys in the next clip. All right, guys, this is my next meal. I have pretty much, it's 3 o'clock now, 3:15ish, and it's spinach. I got 3 ounces of chicken, a bunch of tri-pepper mix and tomato mix, 2 teaspoons of coconut oil, and a little bit of apple cider vinegar and lime juice. So I kept it pretty, well, it's carb-free basically, besides the greens, protein, and 8 grams of some good fats. And then I plan on having my lunch at around like 5:30, 6-ish. So yeah. I'm done with my shift. I've been done for about an hour. It's 9:15 right now, and I'm starting to get a little hungry, and I also wake up really early, so I want to make sure that I'm, you know, filled. I'm not that hungry though, but I want to get in some protein, so I'm just gonna have some chicken and some greens and maybe some fats. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been reading for the past hour, so just gonna get in this last meal and call it a night. That is all for my, I'm like wondering why it's like that. That is all for my full day of eating intuitively. I hope you enjoyed it and hopefully got some inspiration. I am going to eat this meal and go to bed. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next vlog.